Hey everyone, sorry in the delay in getting things out. So what I've been working on is to try and make a dungeon builder in Blender. So these things up here represent the pieces, and that's what everything in the map is going to be made out of. These are blocks down here. So these are the kinds of blocks that are going to make up the dungeon. So I'm going to show you first thing how I would make a new block on here. So I'm going to be using Alt D to copy these pieces down here. So what I'm making now is and then I'll rotate on the Z axis 180. Again, Alt D to copy these pieces down here, then RZ 180, and I'm going to add a bridge on this block as well. So I'm going to Alt D that bridge and put it right across there. Okay, so this is now a new block, and blocks are stored in collections. So what I'm going to do is highlight all of these, hit M, and I'm going to move that to a new collection, and I'm going to call that block bridge. Okay, so that's a new block bridge. I'm going to hide that, and then just to add it to my little palette up here, I'm going to go to Add Collection Instance, and I'm going to add a block. What did I call that new one here? Block bridge. And I can just move that up and add it to my palette on here. So that was using Alt D, and I'll show why in just a second here. But now I can use this kind of reference map here. I can use Shift D with any of these blocks. And what that's going to do is create a new instance of that. So just to show you, kind of once you have these blocks, you can sort of move them around. I have this incremented to the grid right now, so just hit that, and that should do it as well. So I'm going to build this area here just as an example. So again, I'm just using Shift D anytime I want one of these pieces here. Looks like there's a bridge over there and a corner, and then another alley down here. Actually, you can copy from this as well. This is, you don't need these blocks here, so I'm just using Shift D. Looks like there's a bridge piece there. So I realize this doesn't look like much, but the reason that I built it this way, oh, and you can copy just to, you can kind of see there's a, the same thing happening over on this other side here. You can take even big chunks of these and copy them over. Anyway, so the reason that I built it this way, and I'm just going to build a tiny bit more over here just to show you what a finished product might look like, or and I'll add a couple of these floor pieces over here. All right, so maybe these are the water channels, and then let's say that it gets starts to decay over here, whatever it is. With these original pieces, everything that you see down in the map here is built off of these, looks like 8 pieces on here. So if I kind of take a look at my map here, one of the pieces is this wall. So the half wall where the water flows through here. And the idea is that all we have to edit, or all we have to make look nice, are these pieces on here. So if I edit this to just be, let me just kind of give it some brick-like texture. Something like that. What that's going to do is that'll affect every piece in the dungeon on there that looks like that. So including everything in all of these blocks, and you can kind of see what the blocks look like now. And so just editing these individual pieces or replacing them with something that you've built already, right? You can start to see that the map kind of builds itself. So anyway, that's why it's been taking so long. I've been trying to give, make it really, really easy to build levels off of this. I'm going to build this one, and but I also want to build one that has kind of a big central, giant pot, basically, or a giant tank, sewer tank in the middle that people can throw rats into. But yeah, that's the basic idea. Using Alt D to use these pieces to make blocks, and then using Shift D to make the blocks. One last thing, if you wanted this to be an actual map that you could export on here, I'd like to figure out how to instance these objects in Unity, but if you want to just turn this into a map, you can, let's see, what is the command? Make instances real, I think it is what it's called. Yeah, make instances real. Then in that case, it's just going to be now a mesh that you can just select, however much of that you want on there. And that'll be something you can export as an FBX, or you could join it, at this point. So now it's that thing. Anyway, okay, that's what I got. And I'm going to put that in the assets archive.